Hello, I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and we're here with our second weekly roundtable for What Culture Wrestling Magazine, What Culture Wrestling Weekly, What Culture Weekly Wrestling, What Culture Magazine. I'm joined as ever by Jack,
Hello.
who has contributed towards the magazine in some way, spiritually, and with enthusiasm.
And with fighting.
The man who has lost his life to this magazine, who doesn't remember a time before creating magazines for WhatCulture.com.
Has it only been a week?
It's only been a week. How you doing, Adam Cleary?
Good. I think the fish light's coming along nicely. I don't know if you can both smell me from here.
Yeah, you've been sleeping in the office.
Yeah, there's a rip in this jumper. I think all in all, we're going full steam ahead for that little montage you want of me decaying over about 6 or 7 videos.
Good point, actually. Let's have you staring towards the camera just so we can fit that into the montage even easier. There we go, great. There's Kurt bloody Angle on the front of this one.
Ask us how the last one did first.
All right, Jack, how did the last one do?
Sold out.
Did it?
Crikey. Yeah.
Holy, really?
Mm.
Really?
Mentally skimming off the copies everyone in the office stole. Complete sellout.
You'll never prove a thing. That's fantastic. How many did you put in circulation?
A good amount. More than we thought we'd sell.
Not like 3.
Yeah,
if that was a sellout, then
the fastest growing magazine because we sold 2 last time and we're going to sell 4 this time. No, it was like volumes, boxes.
Brilliant. Thank you, everybody. That's marvellous.
Thanks, guys.
So let's talk about What Culture Wrestling Weekly issue number 2. What's it all about? It's got Kurt Angle on the front, so I assume you're talking about his Hall of Fame announcement.
Yes, there's a rather hefty, weighty, meaty piece in it about a meaty piece about Kurt Angle's career and his whole thing about why he deserves the Hall of Fame nod and what it says about what they can do now, and it's very Kurty and very angly.
Yeah,
that's the best assessment I could give it.
That doesn't mean anything. Jack, what did you do for this week's magazine?
Again, I did 2 things. Do you want to know what they are?
Yes.
Yeah, right. I did my Rest of the Week column again. That's going to remain a secret. Yeah, it's not on here, is it?
No.
No, cool. It's a secret.
Is it Goldberg's forehead?
No, it's not. But man.
If we start running out of ideas, just like abstract Wrestler of the Weeks will be brilliant.
Yeah, I'm not too. Anyway, I did that. I did Rest of the Week, and I did a feature, which you can see there, on the history of shark cages. Because, of course, this Sunday, Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens are fighting, and Chris Jericho is
suspended.
He's in the shark cage.
He's in the shark
so
cage.
I don't just talk about the history of it. I talk about how I think that'll be used in the match, and whether I think it has a place in today's WWE.
What was the first shark cage match?
You'll have to read the thing. Can't remember off the top of my head.
Is the one which had the shark cage match in the ring in that article?
No, I've not mentioned that. That's a very different type of shark cage match.
That's a brilliant match.
That's like the old like...
I forget who it was. It was 2 like proper old wrestlers in like the 70s or like early 80s. And they basically put a shark cage in the ring, locked both men inside. And the winner would be the first person to escape the shark cage. And they are just literally like having a scrap in a phone box.
That'd be terrible.
It's awful.
One of the first shark cage matches, it might have been the first one. Oh no, it inspired the Hell in a Cell. There's a match between 2 guys and they're in there and I've forgotten their names. I wrote this in a daze. But it's good.
Well, it is actually because I thought the shark cage was like very, very rarely. I couldn't even remember the Jim Cornette one.
They're all through the art.
Then I read this and I was like, blimey.
Chyna.
Cornette's been in a few. Chyna was in one. JJ Dillon's been in.
Yeah. Paul Ellering's been in one back in the day and then was in one in NXT just the other month.
They're all people. Yeah.
You know what that means? That's coming full circle. So what else is in the magazine, guys?
Well, there's all the usual features. There's our reviews of Raw and SmackDown and all the insider news and all that cool stuff. The features are class this week.
Yeah. Ben Dixon has Benjamin
A. Richardson.
Right, A. Richardson. He's taken the old...
He is Benjamin, a Richardson.
Yep. He's done a roundup. Well, he did it last time. He's done it again of all the things he's watched on the network.
Yeah, we've set him to task, just like watch everything that comes out on the network in a week and tell us how that goes.
What an awful life.
He is bloody scathing as well. He's a funny writer, but in a negative way.
They only brought 2 new things out this week, apparently.
What did they bring out?
One general uninteresting thing, and then loads of tributes to Jimmy Snuka. So he's had an opinion on that.
Does he?
Yes.
Yeah.
A big one.
Good-o. Oh, that's all right, isn't it? So
what's this?
Yeah, what's that?
This is actually I don't want to give War Pal Michael Hamflett too much of a
The new kid. The newbie, Michael Hamflet.
Michael the Pamphlet Hamflet.
Your jumper twin.
Yeah, we came to work literally wearing the same New Look jumper one time.
I'm going to mention it every week. New Look, we said last week. New Look.
It is New Look. Or is it Next? No, I think it's New Look. I think it was New Look.
Was it your mums who got it?
I got it for Christmas, yeah.
It's Next then. Mums don't go to New Look, they go to Next. All mums go to Next.
It's like all dogs go to heaven.
All good dogs go to heaven.
Oh, Jesus.
But Michael's piece is looking at, we said in the last one, the state of the card for the next NXT TakeOver, which will still be good, I'm sure.
The state of the card, it's going to be fine.
It will be fine, but looking at all the previous lineups, there was about 3 or 4 matches where I really want to see this match.
Lofty standards.
Yeah.
Lofty.
And this one looks on paper, which is what we print on, so it makes sense, the weakest one they've ever done.
It's certainly got the least hype of any of them.
So he's looking at how they've got to this stage and where they can conceivably go with it.
Because by its very nature, NXT is sort of a self-defeating thing, isn't it?
We said this. It's like being the best lower league football team. You sort of don't want your players to be that good because you lose them.
It's sort of like Newcastle being top of the Championship League, right? It would be bottom of the Premier League. But right now it's sitting it's like big fish, small pond, sitting at the top of the Championship League. Then next year when it goes up, it's like a bit misused, never not pushed anywhere near as much.
Yeah, we're almost as bad as this analogy, you might say.
Yeah.
But here we are.
What was Wenger thinking of putting Walcott on that early?
The trouble with Arsenal, Adam, is they try to walk
it in. They always try to walk it
in. Do they?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's loads of other stuff.
I've no.
This one's quite.
I like
we should
that
talk
graphic.
about this
one.
All
right, talk about
who
this
designed that page design?
I, like all of them, did that one.
Look at the shark cage one. There's one, and then the pull quote is in sort of a metaphysical shark cage as well.
Look, you've told them I'm good. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to. We can a bit more. But this article, not the incredible visual motif at the top,
that's right.
But the article itself is about. I mean, obviously, on the back of the UK Championships, we're kind of up in the air, the relationship between WWE and the UK. It's great for fans, but it could be problematic for promoters. It could be problematic for wrestlers. That was really good. We should do it all the time. And it's just a huge dissection. It goes over more pages than this. It's a huge dissection of that's totally thrown me.
I'm still laughing at Michael the Pamphlet.
Jesus Christ! How long are these videos supposed to be? We
10
must be
minutes.
nearly. Okay, right.
Yeah, so it just looks at the whole relationship between WWE and the UK, and it's dead geek good.
Because what you've got there is a big arrow. Jack, I'm talking. What we've got there is a big arrow. WWE versus the UK independent scene. Now the big arrow, I assume, is WWE. Yeah, unbelievably, when it's collided with the smaller arrow, which I assume represents the UK independent scene, the big arrow is cracked. So the UK independent scene is cracking into the WWE.
You can take away from that whatever.
Show don't tell. Show don't tell. That's the rule of of art.
I've still got 2 minutes to fill.
Right. Who wrote that one?
Jimmy Richards, freelancer.
What? I've never met him.
No, he has never been in the office, but it's a very good piece, so we thought we'd put it in.
Lovely.
Anyway.
Shout out to Jimmy Richards.
Shout out my boy Jim. We'll be seeing more of him soon.
Big JR. Can't call him that. Different. People get confused.
Big JR's fine.
Yeah.
Good old JR's never gone by Big JR.
Yeah.
Big JR.
Big Jim.
So, where can people get this? When will they receive it? And when do they have to order it by?
Oh, good work. It's on shop.WhatCulture again. It is £3 English.
Right.
If you order it by Friday, the last one I said tomorrow and it had gone out on the wrong day. So if you order it by Friday at 2 p.m, you get it for the weekend.
Fantastic.
We are working on a subscription model, but we're having to build that ourselves and it's going to take a while.
Cool.
But we may do a bundle so people can just order the next few and not have to worry about it.
Not have to worry about it?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It'll just turn up.
Yes.
Lovely little weekend poo reading.
Did you read it?
No.
Oh.
I was going to lie, but I haven't read it yet. I don't have a copy. It's sold out.
I'm doing Word Up.
Word Up, yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, just as soon as he said he hadn't read it, I was like, what's the point?
I haven't read it.
You can have my copy.
Cool. I'd love to read it.
It's all out of date.
Tell you what, you can quiz me next week on whether or not I've read it.
Features. That'll be good. Have you reached your designated time?
It's 10 minutes now.
Oh. You've fulfilled your contractual obligation.
I have.
Hang out after work? No.
Do you want to write something for the next one?
Nope.
You've got loads of opinions.
I don't have any time.
I've heard them.
I like to shout my opinions, but I don't have any time. Plus, I feel like I would sully the good name of this magazine with its 2 for 2 hit rate so far. At the moment, we've managed to make 2 of them, and they've both been good.
Aww.
You read this one?
You not read it?
Huh?
You read this one as well?
Yeah, I'll read it. I'll pay £3 English.
That's
at shop.whatculture.com. I'll order it before 2 p.m. on Friday, so I'll have it for the weekend. Adam Cleary, where can people find you on Twitter?
At Adam Cleary.
That makes sense. Jack, at Jack the Jobber on Twitter.
No, Jack _the Jobber. Stop plugging. You did it on purpose. You did it on purpose. Stop plugging that egg. That egg. There's an egg. Jack the Jobber.
He's playing second fiddle to an egg. It's like David Cameron had an underscore in his name. Like the indignity of that. You're the Prime Minister.
Bye, I guess. Yeah, bye.
We're never going to stop doing magazines called wrestling. It's time for issue 4, the first magazine of 2017. And to celebrate, we're looking back on the wrestling year that was, including end-of-year awards for best and worst matches of 2016, best and worst wrestlers of 2016, best and worst feuds, and many more. Also, a gigantic career retrospective on AJ Styles, Dixie Carter's crimes against wrestling, and how WWE should have booked the road to WrestleMania 2016, written by this sexual Catherine Wheel. As ever, the magazine is available now to order at shop.whatculture.com. For the love of God, buy it.